And think about it. A lot of people who are bearish right now, the fundamentals as well. You have to think about the fundamentals. Think about it, where the government is going to get the money. People have not made money. They've been unemployed. Businesses have shut down. So they don't have taxes. Where do the government get their money from? Taxes, right? So where are they going to get this money from? They're going to print more. And what happens when they print more? It's called quantitative easing. They have raised the interest rate up to bring them down. At certain point, the interest rate will stop going up and they will start lowering them. And quantitative easing, right? That's why I'm not worried what's going to happen to the market. It's pretty straightforward if you look at the history. US have defaulted in 1931 and I think in 1969. 2 times US have defaulted on their debts. Both times stocks and bonds were down more than 20%. So this is the 3rd time it has happened in the history. So, yep. That's why crypto is the best bet. Okay, let's move forward. How are you? How is everyone? Hello, LOUC. Straight TV, baby. Yeah, man. How are you, brother? Guys, make sure to hit that like. I know sometimes you forget. Sometimes I forget too. But it's important. All right. Let's start with... I was going to do something new today. I was going to go over... few cryptos which I think trying to find a lower cap gems. So if you go on CoinGecko, they have categories now, right? Click on categories. All right, you will come across this ecosystems: Ethereum ecosystem, smart contract platforms, BNB ecosystem, anything right here. The goal is to find a low cap gem, and if the chart looks good, sometimes what happens, a lot of people get into low cap gems, but they don't turn bullish till the end of the bull run, right? Only 90 days or 100 days they turn bullish. So I would rather make my money in a mid cap, which is going to go up higher, probably 7, 8 or 10x, 7 or 10x, and then consolidate that into a lower cap market cap crypto. Let's see. So I was looking at smart contract platforms. Once Ethereum moves, you know, smart contract platforms are going to move. I don't know why there are several platforms which I don't think are smart contract. I mean, they are, but not proper smart contract. I don't think let me show you which one I was talking about. We have Digibyte as a smart contract platform. Oh, by the way, Ron is from Sky Mavis. Sky Mavis built their own chain. Like XC Infinity is the gaming, which was developed by Sky Mavis, the company. They have this new coin called Ron. What's the market cap for Ron? 113 million. I think Ron could be a good bet. It's Ronin. That's what they call it, the Ronin chain. Look at that. Look at the Ronin chain. Wow, beautiful move, man. Beautiful move. Beautiful. Look at that. Going up from the bottom. Wow, almost 300%. So I was talking about Ron a while ago to my Patreon. And I really like this coin. So how far it can go? I think most of the coins stop at a certain point. It's possible we go to 786. Even if you go a little higher, it'll be at this point stops. because I believe we can come back down one more time. Either here gives an opportunity, comes back down on this level right there. Right. Before moving up. Right. It's possible we do a retest of this level before going up. Right. Look at the RSI, so stretched. So it's possible we start coming down to this level. Right. Before we get another jump, that'll be massive, you know, to 786. And then waste some time here up and down, and then come back down one last time before we go up to this level right here. I think Ron will hit at least 618. That is $26 at some point. When it gets going, when it starts to get going, it's going to hit at least $26. Between, I would say, yeah, $18 to $26 for Ron is really doable in this cycle, assuming we go full-fledged bull run. But 786, I don't think it'll be able to pass 786. We waste some time here, and there's always a possibility. I would get into Ron if it comes down here. Then we would get a pump off at least 400-500%. I think there are other coins which would do well during this period. So, but, you know, I will keep my eyes on Ron and see if it comes down to this level, 24 cents. Even, I think there will be a small wick that comes down. Probably will stay half an hour or 15 minutes, not long. So I would start buying at this level at 236. Right, at 236, I would start buying and place my orders lower. But from here, man, imagine from here it goes to this level. That's 100x. That's a 100x to $25. And I do think it's possible. Ron, why? Because, you know, they can build other games on the top of Ron, and they would have to pay gas fees. Like Ethereum, we pay gas fees, right, for transactions. Just like that, you know, gas fees will be in the form of Ron. Any games, anything built on Ronin, gas fees will be going to Ronin. Massive dump incoming, Shrey. Not yet, buddy. Not yet. I think you are out, Zabura. You are very bearish, bro. I think because you sold everything, you're waiting for the dump. It'll not come when you want it. The dump will not come when everyone's expecting it. You will not get it. I think we get a $26,000 candle first before any sort of dump. And during that time, these altcoins would skyrocket. If we get $26,000 candle for Bitcoin, altcoins are going to go crazy. Free Smooth Love Potion. Yeah, man, I'm looking at Smooth Love Potion. It's gonna do well. It's gonna do well. We are going to get a massive candle. William Carroll, Shrey, we need you. Yeah, man, I'm here, brother. Ancient Scientist. Hi, brother, from Dubai. How are you, bro? Shiba Inu chart, please. Okay. Shiba. It's difficult to chart meme coins, okay? There's a log chart and the other chart looks similar. Yeah, until this range, I wouldn't get very bullish for Shiba Inu. Until we break this level, we could go as high as this level and still be bearish. 0.0000249. Once we break that, man, then Shiba Inu can do something. But if you look at, there are so many coins or so many assets in this cycle which go much higher. When Shiba Inu will, go up, it's going to go crazy, bro. It's going to have a good cycle when the time comes. But I think we can get a nice burst up here, up to this level, and then probably come back down before we get for a massive cycle for Shiba Inu. The only way I can do this is by just fib. 268 is right here. People are calling for a penny for Shiba Inu. I don't know if that is possible, but yeah, first, this level is very important. It's possible we go... Yeah, it's tough to say right now. But we can pump. 100% pump? Yeah, easy. 100% to 618 or 786. Totally possible, Yeah, 164% pump. Possible. Until we break this resistance here, I'm not bullish on Shiba Inu until we break this. We can go. It looks like it's ready to go for this resistance. XRP, man, XRP is going between $5 to $7. Guys, I'm not gonna go detailed chart. I have to leave something for my Patreons, right? So I will, once we get out of this consolidation, see XRP, there are many cryptos which are consolidating like this. Once we get out of this, we are going to get a big candle. Next level up could be 44 cents. 44 cents, and we can spend some time there at 44 cents before we move up. Yeah, but 44 cents is coming for XRP. 44 cents, spend some time, 44, 45, have some sort of small correction before moving up. I'm looking at this level right here. $0.80 to $1 for XRP. First. See what I'm saying? once we get out of this channel, this is when XRP is going to get a big pump out of this channel. Once we get out, nice massive pump could lead to 80 to $1, and it'll come quick. Okay, when starts happening, it'll be quick. Yeah, 90 cents to $1 is coming for XRP. And this resistance is very important. We won't be able to cross it on first attempt. So the wick could go, wick could go outside to $1 and then break down. Okay. But XRP is going to do well. The only reason I was bullish on the whole market was because of XRP, where XRP is right now. We are at a very critical stage. If XRP lost this level where this wick went, it would have been over. I'm ready to take profits when the time is right. Gotta be strategic though. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be taking a lot of profits, man. Depending on which coin you are in, right? Say for Zilliqa, I won't be taking much profit. Zilliqa, I think, will be one of a very good performer in this cycle where a lot of coins are going to dump. Zilliqa will dump, but it won't be a massive dump, and it'll keep on going up. Just like what Chainlink did in 2019. In 2019, when everything was dumping, Chainlink. So Zilliqa could be this Chainlink of this time around. Just kept on going up while everything was, it would have dumps, but it would dump like this 60%. Just kept on going up, right? So we could get 60%, 50% dump for Zilliqa, but it'll keep on going up. I think Zilliqa is gonna have a massive cycle. Where are you guys from? Hello? LOUC. Where are you from, brother? Maruf? Are you on Twitter, Maruf? Are you the one with the name Sharing is Caring? Because that guy is really bearish. There's another guy on Twitter. I follow a lot of bears on Twitter. Just to get their perspective, right? What do they think? I think his name is Kareem something. Kareem Gabler. No. It's Patrick Kareem. And he's not very pro crypto. And he puts all bearish charts for crypto. He doesn't say anything good about crypto. Anything you look is all bearish. Okay, he's like a few years older than me and has been doing this for a while, so respect to him, but all his posts are very bearish, and it's not just right now. It's been always bearish. So you got to come out, my friend Patrick Kareem, out of this mindset. When things have changed, right? When, why say, even if we are going lower, say, think this is a bull trap, but we get a nice juicy rally where altcoins go 7x, 8x, 10x. Aptos, who would have thought? What's the ticker symbol for Aptos? APT. Yeah, that's APT. Where is Aptos? Look at that. Look at that. I would have never thought, because it printed a really bearish thing. But look at this. This just looks like Polkadot. You know what Polkadot did here? Is that what Polkadot when it came out? $3. Look. And then it started to go up, but Aptos didn't even do this. It just started to go straight up. Look at that. Look at that rally. Boy, oh boy. That's a 540% rally. That's amazing. That's amazing. Good for people who are in it. But it could just be like Polkadot, man. Look at this. This rally did not stop. It just kept on going. Aptos could be like that. Look at that. $144. Imagine it goes to $250. That'll be crazy. Crazy. Some sort of correction will happen, but look at this. It just keeps on going on this path. I think we might get a correction soon in Aptos now. That'll be a good time to get in Aptos. So at least 368. MX Vision. Hey Shrey, can you do an update for the Rivia DAO? DDX. I got out of DDX on a pump, man. And bought SLP. I bought a lot of SLP. I got out of Derivia DAO and bought a lot of SLP. I got lucky. I sold at this pump. When it pumped, it's not showing the whole pump. On Coinbase, this thing pumped, you know, to 57 cents on Coinbase. So this is where I sold, you know, in 50s. And that thing dumped, man. Oh my God. Thank God I sold right here. I sold it right here and took all my money and bought SLP. See what day it was. It was 5th of January, right? On 5th of Jan, I got this massive pump of 72%, right? And on 5th of Jan, where was SLP? SLP. Look at that. 5th of Jan, this is where I bought SLP. Look. 0.002060. All my buys were here. I bought right here, and that thing, look at that, went 71%. This was a good trade. It was amazing. It was amazing. And Derivia Dow dumped from there where I sold. It dumped 37%. But eventually you will get a pump in Derivia Dow. But the pump that, look, DDX is ready for the pump too, bro. So don't be disheartened. See? It's just ready. At least to this level, you know. It's possible that we might get a tiny pump, come back down, and then you get this good size pump to $1.60, come back down, because we have time. We have time for Derivia Dow here. Can pump to these levels, come back for, you know, try to reclaim this level at $2. Totally possible, right? But at the first attempt, you're never able to do that, right? Very rare. There are coins that I've seen that are able to do that, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It can also pump to this level, to 786. If this is the bottom, right? 786 is right here to $5. Okay, it can pump to $5 and come back down. Again, Derivia Dow will spend some time, bro. Very rare that crypto just gone down so much, just goes up, you know, right off the bat. So you have to kill time. But eventually we'll have a very good pump. At least to 618, that is $100, man. 618 is $140. Okay, that's the top I'm talking about. That's the top. Or it's going to take time. Meanwhile, other coins will be pumping much harder. And Derivia Dow could, why I got out of it was it can go up to here and come back down because it has to waste. It has this much time to waste. Okay, so it can possibly give us an opportunity to get back in by end of 2023. It should be somewhere around here. We can get in and enjoy the ride up to this level, right? So there are many coins. If Derivia Dow, if it, due to some reason, it's very rare that it happens, but it's possible that it does this. It just starts to go up from here, right? Like that. Then, you know, I would not, you know, I would look for any other coins, right? But the goal is, you know, my goal is to make money in this run. And after that, I do expect altcoins, especially, there are many altcoins which are going to get another bottom, which have not bottom, right? So there is a crash in between. There will be probably two crashes before I think the real bull run begins in first quarter of 2024. A lot of people, it's a bull trend that we are getting right now. The only thing that I'm really bullish is on Bitcoin. Rest of the altcoins are going to pump, but I'll be taking profits out of those coins. Because, at a certain level, they will come back down and those drops will be big. So, yeah. I cannot be always accurate, okay? I can fuck up too. And you listening to me can fuck up too. So you do your thing, listen to everybody, and make your own judgment, right, about how things are going to play out. But I do think I'll be taking profits. If my coin have gone up 7x, I won't be greedy. 5x, I won't be greedy. 5x is a good amount, If I have, say, $50,000, into something, that is a lot of money. So, yeah, because there will be always opportunity. There will be some sort of, but you have to wait. You have to wait 6 months to 8 months for that opportunity. A lot of people become impatient, So you have to wait 6-8 months when the drop comes. It takes a while. It takes a while for the exact bottom, because crypto, whatever you're expecting, it goes higher than that. And at the bottom, whatever you're expecting, it goes lower than that, at least 20% lower than what you're expecting. I've noticed that. It never happens exact. At times, it comes out in your favor and it's exact. Like my last trade, like I did with the Rivia DAO and SLP. It works out like perfect, right? But you need, if you have 4 trades bad and 1 good trade would just cover everything, right? So if I'm not sure, I wouldn't do it, right? But I was sure that SLP was going to move, It was ready. That's why I bought a lot of SLP at that price at the bottom. When Bitcoin hits 35,000, are the altcoins going to pump like crazy then or no? Before that, brother. Once we hit $25,000, $26,000, altcoins are going to go crazy. You will see. Chris Reitz, Lexington, Kentucky. How are you, my friend? The bourbons are really good, right? Kentucky bourbon. I've been to Kentucky. Yeah. The bourbons are awesome over there. And the people are really nice too, man. A lot of people diss Alabama, Kentucky, and all these places. I really love it. I really love it. People are really nice. I've noticed the more country that you go, you find good people. Honest people. There's still friendship. They're good at heart. Any big cities you go, people start to become mean, self-centered, and very selfish, right? Men and women both, right? So I like people from the South or Midwest. They're still, warm people, honest. Okay, where was I? We were going to look at... Yeah, we looked at Ron, right? But coming at the bottom, this is only $100,000 market cap. I don't know what this is. It's a smart contract platform. Stake. All right, let's look at Stake. So I'm into coins right now that I think are going to go up more compared to other coins, because there will be downturns. There will be downturn. Look at Stake. same coin I'm looking at, 53 cents. Yes, 53 cents. Stake. Almost 99%. Went down 99%. So this is only $100,000 market cap, right? This coin, stake. Which exchanges is this available on? See, it's on Uniswap and SushiSwap. There's not much liquidity, but once it gets listed on exchanges, this is when, you know, there'll be volume. So putting $500, $1,000 could go a long way. See, the total supply is not that much. Only 8,752,000. Circulating supply 1.8 million, so they can add more coins, but it's still low. The supply is really low. 8 million. That is nothing, bro. So this could go, you know, and it's already down 99%. But the only problem is not available on many exchanges. So, yeah. What is Nebulas? Oh, there are more. Let's see. There are more coins here. Wow, there are so many smart contract platforms, man. We need to find, out of these, we need to find, but these ones don't have market caps here. Okay, $16,000 market cap. These won't be available on any exchange, I bet. I want to find a low market cap that is on KuCoin, you know. So let's see, maybe if it's there. I don't think it'll be there, but just we'll take a chance. Click on it. Hotbit. That's it. Only one exchange. No. What is Aqua? $30,000 market cap. Aqua Chain. So this is just, you know, I'm looking at these cryptos, just putting $1,000 or, you know, $500, something like that. You put it in, forget it, and see, look at it in 2024, 2025. Imagine it goes 1,000x. Right. I want to be one of those stories that my $1,000 became, you know, 100,000, 200,000, something like that. Just crazy, you know. So what exchange is this? Safe Trade. It doesn't look safe to me when they call it Safe Trade. Trying to find something that is on KuCoin, then I will chart it. Chart the hell out of it. Low market cap. I want it to be below $1 million. Be on KuCoin. Pancake Swap. That's it, just one exchange. No, I don't think I'll find guys, you should do research like this too, you know. On my free time, that's what I do. But say if you come up with, say, hey Shrey, look at this crypto, it's such a low market cap, 5 million or 1 million, I will chart it. You have a few of them like that. Louisville is a great city. Yeah, man. Randall McMurphy, T-Fuel. Yeah, man. T-Fuel's been pumping. I saw that. When Bitcoin hits... Yeah. So... where was I? Aqua Chain. Nope. No. Let's go a little higher. About 900,000. This is $94,000. It's not even 100,000. Wow. Imagine something like this is available on KuCoin. Just Uniswap, man. If it's a good chain, this is 649. Omni. I think I've heard this name before. Omni. I think on Twitter. 649. Oh, yeah, $650,000. I think this should be available on good exchanges. Bitfinex is not a bad exchange. It's a good exchange. Bitfinex. So this looks like a good crypto, bro. Omni. Okay. It's even if it's not on KuCoin, I will take a look. Does it look like Chainlink? Look at that. Look. Chainlink went through the same bullshit. Right. Look at that. Doesn't it look a little similar? It's only a $600,000 market cap. Man, this can have a really good cycle, bro. Oh my God. What is this? Oh boy, 50,000%. Guys, I think we found a gem here. We found a gem here. Right on 618, bro. Look at that. Everything matches. Right on 618 right here. Boy, oh boy, man. Oh my God. Is Bitfinex available to US users? Look at that, man. That's crazy. Look at that, bro. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is 100,000%. That's a freaking 1000x. Wow. Do you guys know any one of you have account at Bitfinex? Who's got an account in Bitfinex? If you're an US user in the United States, I don't have Bitfinex, but I would not mind putting, $5,000 in this and see where it goes, No, US person may directly or indirectly use any of the services or the site. If you are a US person, you are strictly prohibited from opening an account at Bitfinex. Shame, man. Shame. And this is the only exchange. Bitfinex. It's not available anywhere. Sometimes wonder we could open with the VPN. But this looks good, bro. This looks good. Yeah, this looks good to me. Can't open an account in Bitfinex. Heart AI. What's the ticker symbol for it? Oh, I got it. Don't worry about it. Oh man, look at that candle. Wow. Me like it. Me like it, amigo. Nice pump, bro. Nice pump. But it could give it away, Go to these levels, 618 or 786, and come back down all the way back. Okay. Yeah, I would not get into any of these coins right now. I've learned my lesson. I would not get into coins like this because very unpredictable, man. I like to get into coins which have a nice history to it. Something at least these are risky plays. I would put $2,000, maybe $5,000, not more than that. But this would be a risky play. It's a new asset, right? How it's gonna act, I could be stuck here for a long time where my other coins are mooning, right? This probably has a little bit room left in it, but yeah, I wouldn't get bullish on it yet. Yeah, how far the pump will go, it is possible it passes, 6 cents. It's possible. It can go to 6 cents. Yeah, but too risky, bro. Too risky. Miles Maddox. Are we pumping? Mexican Right House. Hey, Shrey. What do you know about CD5 or Hummingbird Finance? Know nothing about it, brother. Trying to find gems. I found one. This looks really good. Omni. OMNI. What the fuck? Why is it showing up like this? Yeah, this thing looks good, bro. Whenever it starts pumping, it's gonna be great. $25.26. Okay. It's showing $25.26. 2025. This could hit $1,000. Omni. The market supply is only 8 million, 8.5 million or something like that. And the total market cap is somewhere around $650,000. This could rip. And it'll not stop there, Like imagine going 100,000 up. Who built Omni? Who's behind Omni? Omni is a platform for creating and trading custom digital assets and currencies. It is a software layer built on the top of most popular, most audited, an open source, fully decentralized asset platform on Bitcoin blockchain. Oh, this is on a Bitcoin blockchain? Huh. Omni transactions are Bitcoin transactions that enable next generation features on Bitcoin blockchain. Our reference implementations. Omni Core is an enhanced Bitcoin core that provides all the features of Bitcoin as well as advanced Omni layer features. So you can create different currencies, easily create custom currencies. With Omni, it's simple to create tokens to represent custom currencies. Oh, so if I'm an influencer or something like that, or a company, I can create my own currency. Blockchain-based crowdfunding. Looks like it has a lot of utility. It's called Mastercoin before. How does OmniLayer work? OmniLayer allows tokenization and executing other smart contract features on the Bitcoin network and benefits from its technology without the hassle of building a whole new blockchain. Wow. This looks good. Why is only a $650,000 market cap? Who is behind Omni? I need to know the team. I will look at it, on my spare time, but this is a good crypto to keep a track of. John Williams. Hi. I appreciate you, Shrey. Good looking out. Chris. Yeah, sure, man. Anytime. Market is sus. It's going to pump, bro. It's going to pump. What's pumping right now? What is DAR? Saw something 7,000% pump. I saw for a second. Aladdin Dow. Aladdin. I just don't like the name. Man, looks like a scam. Loki's pumping. Solve. Okay, this is a medical coin. Okay, Solve. Different domain. Nobody's talking about the medical domain. I was looking for coins that are into medical domain. This is good. At some point, there will be a wave where, like DeFi wave, you have gaming wave, you will have a medical or pharmacy wave. So it'll be good to find coins. What's the market cap for this coin? Solve. $19 million market cap. That is not bad at all. Solve. Which exchanges can we find this? Wow, it's on KuCoin. Okay, let's look at Solve. Chart doesn't look good, bro. Until it comes above this level, and comes back for a retest here, I would not get into it, because this thing can, man, this thing can get destroyed. It can pump up to this level and that'll be the bottom, I think. It can go back up again and one more down, Yeah. Could do something like this. Yeah. Can catch you off guard. Which has it dropped? 96%. Yeah, I would stay away. Hey, what's up? Strip club time. I go Mondays, bro. I'm broke as fuck right now. USDT was built on Omni first, but now everyone is using USDT on ETH, or even better, Tron. USDT on Tron is fast, cheap, reliable, and you can transact USDT for free if you stake Tron. Really? What do you mean everyone is using USDT on Tron? USDT is USDT and it's built on Ethereum. USDT and ERC token, ERC20 token. That's why the gas fees are so high. What do you mean when you say USDT on Tron? You mean projects that are built on Tron? Have you had dreams of SLP pumping 700 yet? Yeah, man. It will. I'm telling you. You wait until May, bro, and you will see what SLP can do. Yeah, no. Strip club, I only go on Mondays. It's half price. Yeah, I would not spend my money on hoes right now. No. Every $100 is worth $5,000 right now. So no. I'm living on peanuts. I don't eat out. I don't travel. I don't do much. Okay. I had to go. I traveled a lot past, about a month ago I traveled a lot, but I didn't have an option. My buddy was here and I grew up at his house because my parents were abroad. So I used to eat at his house. Her mom's like my mom. And I was always his place. And he was coming to the United States. So it was my time to show him around the US. That's the only reason I went out, or else I would not spend a single dollar right now. I'm very conservative right now on spending money. So, yeah. USDT exists as TRC20 on the Tron blockchain. Trey, do a research. Okay. USDT exists as TRC20 on Tron blockchain. Okay. But if I don't have a trading pair, like SLP, it does not have a trading pair. How do I trade my SLP? Because I hate it, man. The gas fees are killing me on, Tether. It's just crazy. Where is $100 worth 500 BTC? T-Fuel had a nice pump. Yeah, man. T-Fuel pumped good. Consolidate now a little bit. See what happened to T-Fuel is going to happen with a lot of coins. You want to take advantage of this? See the pump? Let's look at a 4-hourly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You see what happened here? I'll give you an easy trade. Somebody once say easy money. Right. Look at this. And let me show you. Where's my SLP? Damn it. Where did it go? Oh, right here. Okay. You see this? It's going to get the same kind of pump. And the result will be the same. Massive pump. 75% pump is coming for SLP. Watch, it's gonna pump massive. So at these prices, SLP is a good buy. The pump's gonna be nice, juicy pump, but it's going to dump like this too, so it could be a good trading opportunity, like the way T-Fuel dump, right? Could pump to these levels. Before a big correction. Between 10 to 12 cents. Then have some sort of correction. It's gonna waste time after that. But beautiful pump, man, beautiful. All the coins are going to do this. What T-Fuel did, they are stuck in this area, right? Look at this. This is the 4 hourly. All the coins are stuck in this here. Look at the 4 hourly of this one. See what I'm talking about? Man, nice juicy pump. Imagine the portfolio is just freaking doubles, man. That's such a great feeling. After such a long dragged out bear market, your portfolio freaking doubles. It feels good. Feels good. So good. I started crypto trading in summer of 2000. Summer? You mean 2020, right? Crypto was not there in 2000, bro. I have yet to see a bull run. You think it's what? Babette to learn? Babette to learn? It's better to learn in a bear market or bull. What kind of market did you learn in? Bro, I've seen the bull and the bear both. It's been a little discouraging at times. It feels like bull run won't even happen for me. No, Chris. It's coming. See, there are bull trends that happen even in bear market. The bear market rallies can be amazing. You know, huge gains can happen. And even in bear markets, there are companies which do well. Like if the stock market's going down for, say, 10 years, right? It has happened historically that stock market goes down for 7 years, right? So if it goes down for 7 years, do you think all the companies go down for 7 years? No. There are projects which are going to do 10x, 20x, 1000x during that time. It's just like that. I don't consider these cryptos any different. You just need to find those cryptos. You know, in this bear market, there were like only 2 cryptos which had some value, which didn't go down that much, and they had gains. Say 500% gain or 300% gain. They still were profitable. But just like that, there will be cryptos. You know, Bitcoin does good or not. Some cryptos will do well when they start their cycle, if they have reached their bottom. If something is down 99.53%, where do you think it's going? Okay? You know, it's going to go another, say, 99.99%, okay? Worst case scenario, right? I've seen cryptos do that, 99.99%. But the only way is up after that. SLP exists only as ERC20 on ETH, not on Tron. So each time you use SLP on chain, you pay ETH for transaction fees, but USDT exists on other blockchains like Tron. Yes. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But, you know, I'm worried about my coin, bro. Buy yourself a sandwich. LOL, appreciate you. Thank you, Free. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Miles Maddox. I have only seen a bear market. I had to use TV replay to view a real bull market. Man, crypto is new, and a lot of people in crypto are youngsters, right? So, yeah, this will be for majority people. This will be their first bear market, and it's very disheartening, man. You know, for the toughest people, it's disheartening, right? For me, it's not just the money. It gets boring when it gets boring. There are two kind of. I look at bear market two ways when I see a bottom. There's one with price and there is one with time. The price one didn't matter that much to me because I know it was gonna go up, right? The charts were telling me, but it's the time. It took this bear market dragged way longer than I expected. It's, you know, we should have started going up a long time ago. So the reason I think that we wasted more time than expected, that's why the rally is going to be crazy. And I don't think, you know, a lot of people who are on the sidelines, you know, could be left behind because we have already spent a lot of time here. See, total crypto market cap. Here are the days. Total crypto market cap was how many days? The bottom was here, 427 days, right? And we started to go up. I wouldn't still consider going up. It was like, let's just say 630 days. Here it was 343 days. $602 days. Right, but if you count this to here, it's 413 days. So this has been the longest. 600 days. And guys, do you see the scam wick here? Why I'm so sure? Because of the scam wick. Look at this. You might not get the opportunity to get in. It could be $4 or $5 trillion. There's a possibility. A lot of people think, including me, I don't think nothing goes up in straight line, but we could go with small pullbacks to this level. Might not get a huge pullback that everyone's waiting and could go to this, you know, $4 or $5 trillion market cap, then get a big pullback. This is where everyone gets in and get a huge, massive pullback, right? It's possible. So you have to look at all scenarios. There are my coins. I know I'm looking at my coins and their cycle, and I have certain targets. I don't care what anybody else says or does. I have my targets and my coins that I'm looking at their cycles. And when they get there at that point and I have a certain amount of capital, adios, amigos. Okay? That's what's going to happen. But this level is very critical for me. Reaching between $4 to $5 trillion market cap could come quick. Okay? I don't think, you know, we'll get like straight shot like that up there. I do think we would go higher like that, but it's possible. It's possible that we go reach this level a lot quicker than people anticipate. Right? Just because we wasted so much time here. Right? We'll see. We'll see. If this happens, nobody will get a chance to get in. Nobody. You know? They will not have time to FOMO. Correct. 2020. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you're new, bro. You're brand new. You know, this makes you tough, bro. Anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So you learn a lot. Everyone has learned a lot. It makes you tough. Imagine right now you're ready. A lot of people are going to buy at the top. As I mentioned, you know, a lot of people will buy at 3.5 trillion or $4 trillion. At that time, they will be saying that it's going to $20 trillion market cap. Yes, probably it will, but the dump will be really bad. So they will be stuck again. Right now, all my Patreons, you know, I told them the bottom here. This was the chart that I posted, you know. I told them we are here. This was the bottom. I told them we'll go up and then we will come back down. So what happened? This was way back. I posted this chart, okay? Way back on my Patreon. What happened? I went all in. I was all in here. What did we do? We went up and came down, right? I was expecting this. Right. So it happened exactly like the way I expected. So it's just this time is just killing me. It was very boring, man. This is when I got really bored. I didn't want to look at it because it was just boring. There was nothing happening. Then, you know, what do? I would rather spend my time in sunlight, get some vitamin D, because I didn't used to go out. I was working 14 hours in front of my computer every day because this is a day and night crypto game. If you snooze, you lose. Most of the stuff happens during the night. So I used to be up during the night, studying charts, you know, trading. But when nothing's happening, when nothing's moving, what do you trade? You know? So I'm excited now. Whatever's happening right now is really exciting, bro. Straight, no more half off Mondays at strip clubs. LOL, crypto to the moon lap dances for days. Exactly, man. Boats and hoes. You watch me in 2024, baby. Like this, you know. I'll have to I'll have to buy a hitch for the hoes. Miami will be fun. Miami will be fun. It'll be a fun ride. Whales need to take retail monies for their new young girlfriends. Yeah, man. I am a whale right now in certain cryptos. I bought a lot. You know, you can call me a small whale. Small whale, you know, small. But, you know, how many people, do you know how many people? Yeah, man, I don't want to discuss that, but yeah, just watch out. Like, I have a lot of crypto, and I thought I had a lot of crypto, but the people that I know have more crypto than me, right? So all these people, so I would say if you have more crypto, so if your portfolio is more than, say, $300,000, don't be greedy. You know, if you get, you know, take profits. Take profits, don't be greedy. There will be always an opportunity. And if the coin that you sell after 7x or 8x, it decides to go up another 5x, right? Let it go. Say goodbye, you know, to those emotions and get out. It's fine. You know, have a target. So somebody's got $1 million portfolio and you have $5 million, 5x. That's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. A lot of money. So, there are different people, but those are among, I would say there are 325 million people in crypto. These people that I'm talking about, $200,000, $300,000 portfolios, are among, I would say, 1 or 2% people, right? But those people are going to dump on you because they have a larger capital, right? So above that, there are hedge funds and venture capital firms, right? Which are going to get out early, right? So you have to think, the venture capital, the hedge funds, the government's going to dump on venture capital and hedge funds. The hedge funds are going to dump on, big investors, right? Above, $1 million, right? Those portfolios, when your portfolio goes to $1 million, right? You become a big guy in crypto, right? So there are YouTubers, there are people that even I know that have a portfolio right now about $1 million, right? So if they 10x this $10 million, they need to get out, right? And you're waiting for your crypto to go 20x. But these people will start dumping. The hedge funds, venture capital, everybody will start dumping. So depending on what crypto you are, you have to take profits, right? It happened to me when I had Doge. I could have made 70,000 but got greedy. I ended up taking 12,000. That's around 50 plus mess up. Big lesson. I know, bro. It's just not you, man. Everyone, even I have done that. Every one of us have done that mistake. Every one of us is greedy. Every one of us thinks when you succeed at a couple of trades, you think you're the master of trade, right? And every one of us are gambler, right? We like taking chance. Every one of us have balls. People who are in crypto, even in this bear market, if you're here, that means you have courage, right? That's the only reason you are here, right? You're courageous, you have balls. And people with balls takes risk. And that's how you get rewarded, right? So if it didn't work this time, that doesn't mean it's not going to work always, right? You just need 1 or 2 shots and it'll be good. Imagine, your portfolio's gone 100% up, 200% up in past few days, right? So yeah, it'll come, man. It'll come. You just have to have patience and at the right time, decide to take profits depending on what crypto you hold. Guys, I'm some guy on the internet, okay? Take everyone's advice, not advice, opinion, and make your own decision. I'm just saying what I am going to do, right? So imagine nobody in crypto is your friend. I want everyone to succeed, but it's not everyone's going to succeed, right? So we need people who's going to be losers. We learned our lesson, right? In this bear market, there'll be new people who'll be coming and they will be going through the same emotions that you went through, and you're going to dump on them and they're going to learn, right? So there are only 325 million people. So the good thing is there's a lot of room for people to get in. Imagine there are 1 billion people, right? Every cycle, I would say there will be about 100 million or 200 million people. Crypto brings in more people. And if they want to bring in more people to crypto, they have to pump the market. Nobody goes. Everybody wants to salute the rising star, right? Nobody wants to go into something that dumps, right? So when there will be stories that I became a millionaire, I made 100,000, I made 200,000, stories like that, this is when their friends and people will start getting into crypto. Because these stories, when people say, when you do well, people sometimes, show off, their friends send screenshots of their portfolio. So when you start sending screenshots of your portfolio to your other friends, or when you start bragging to your family or someone who love you, like your wife or somebody, this is when it's time to take profit. Because you feel like, oh man, I did good. See, I did good, right? So that's the time. There are 2 ways to look at the top. That is the emotion, right? How you feel and the price, right? Technical analysis, right? Fundamental and sentiment, right? 2 important things. Thanks for the insight, Shrey. That's big. Yeah, sure, man. Anytime. But yeah, man, learn from your lesson and keep learning. we all are into good space, but we will dump on newcomers. Right? If they don't take risks right now and people who are waiting for a dump and not willing to take a risk, they will not be rewarded. We will dump on them when the time comes, right? So yeah, everyone is your competition in crypto, including me, right? I'm giving all this information because I want to bring a community, but take profits, man. But there are a lot of people, money will be always made. Never feel, a lot of people don't share information because they think, oh man, why should I share it for free? My karma will come to me, okay? I believe in karma, right? I do good things will happen to me. When I didn't know, I paid $2,000 for one phone call, okay? $2,000 for one phone call. People don't realize how important these things are. When you talk to a hedge fund, fund manager, $2,000, for just one phone call for an hour. So, but that advice made me $1 million, right? Just one phone call made me $1 million. It was worth it. It was worth it. So, yeah. Ryan, 270K went to 35K. I learned also BCH target 3,000K, taking profits. Will never let that happen again. Been studying charts and patterns. My skills improved by 100x. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Good, man. Learn different kind of things, watch different people. First target BCH around 800 also. Yes, $800. Between 700, I would say $650 to $800 is a good range, right? But I will show you, something that is awesome, on BCH. I will show you. I'll make a video one time. But if you look at BCH, let me show you, man. You're talking right now. just to get your greed up. The Bitcoin and BCH chart. This chart here, bro. This is what's telling me BCH is going to do really well, a lot more than we expect, because we are so heartbroken from BCH, from the dump. The longest dump in the history of crypto, I think, would be BCH against Bitcoin. It's been constant negative, right? Constant going down, down, and down. It flattened out here. Now it's flattened out here, but there's a possibility, okay? This is Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin. But I think we could pump to this level. And at any cycle that you look, right, nothing goes up in straight line, but Bitcoin Cash here. The only thing I feel is 2024. Something like this could happen, okay? For Bitcoin Cash. That'll be weird to see one Bitcoin. The only thing that just bothers me is if we are going to pump this high, back down, and then the pump starts in 2024. Around these levels. So 1 Bitcoin Cash equals 0.35 Bitcoin. If that happens, what price would be of Bitcoin? So I think once Bitcoin pumps, say to 100,000, and then when it drops to say 60,000, this is when it's possible that we reach here at this target and then dump from here. like this. So, but if we do pump to this level, one Bitcoin Cash will be, 0.36 Bitcoin, right? If that happens, man, it'll be crazy. So just count 0.35 of $50,000. What price are you coming up to, right? It's crazy. But when I look at Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin Cash chart, the most optimistic chart, I'll tell you, okay? The most optimistic price for Bitcoin Cash. Start from here, or I call it a shark pattern, like these shark teeth, right? Nothing goes in one direction. If it went in one direction like that, it should go the other direction this way, like that, right? So that's the most bullish prediction, But when I look at Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin, it's giving me even higher numbers. That's the only thing concerning me, that how is it possible? If you count according to that, then we are looking at, 15 grand for Bitcoin Cash. So I will not sell everything. I'll always have 25% of my Bitcoin Cash with me for long term. I'll have a moon bag. I will trade. If you look at this on a monthly, and you can say, let's bring it down here. Being very conservative, right? Bring it down here. Right, then we are talking $3,000 right there. All right, be very conservative, and $3,000 is still $3,000. I'm still coming out with $3,300 for Bitcoin Cash. But if you go on a weekly, then the numbers go way higher. Why am I saying higher numbers? Just because I'm looking at the Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin chart, and which shows me a huge number here. These charts, when they print that, they're not just printing anything. It tells you where the price will be going, right? These are not just squiggly lines that it's making. It tells me where the price is going to go. So if one Bitcoin Cash is going to be 0.35, one Bitcoin Cash will be 0.35 of one Bitcoin, where the price of Bitcoin, the Bitcoin price would be, if it's 50,000, 0.35 of 50,000, count it. So it's just 100,000 of 0.35 is $35,000. That is crazy. That is crazy. My mind cannot fathom, but this is what the chart's telling me for Bitcoin Cash. That's what the chart's telling me. The Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin chart is very, very bullish. Whichever angle you look at it, it's one of the most bullish chart. So if we are going to this level, I don't get it. What's going to happen? Are they going to say that Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin, or some major adoption, or Amazon adopts Bitcoin, or it becomes some sort of big news would come, which because we are so pessimistic right now, but this chart is telling me something else. Just because of this chart, the Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin, man, I would, after all this wait, I'm going to take profits right here. When Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin hits this level, I'm going to take huge profits. So I'll be covered. If we come down here, then we made how much? 3-4x, right? At least 3 to 4x. 3 to 4x in Bitcoin Cash. That's a good amount, to take profits. And if you're able to trade this, then, which leaves, because we have more coins now. So, which gives whatever trade extra coins that I have, I will leave them for this moon bag, right? I would trade at $3,000, sell Bitcoin Cash at $800, $3,000, but I would leave some for a moon bag. Due to some reason, if this happens, it'll be crazy. It'll be crazy to sell. Miles Maddox. Damn it. Negative CVD footprint. One of my charts on target on BCH was 16K. Crazy, you said close to that. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Right now, it's just, we cannot fathom, because we are so negative right now, $130. If you tell anyone, they'll spit on your face. If you say 15,000, they'll be like, poo! 15? This guy is a scammer, right? So, but hey, I'm just a messenger, man. I'm no different than you. Me and you, there's no difference, I'm just, just because I, in front of a camera, that don't mean, anyone's, I'm just giving you all the perspective. What I see, Bitcoin Cash could, go crazy. Because right now I'm trying to stay as conservative, because your mindset's really negative, right? So you try to stay as conservative as possible because you want to take profits. But in that, you have to keep mind, you have to look at everything, right? And this looks crazy. The chart looks, Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin looks crazy. But man, it's been almost an hour and 40 minutes. Guys, today has been a long live stream, but it's been a good live stream, right? I will see you again. All right. Later. Take care. Have a good weekend. Friday night. Hold tight. Later. Love you all.